I watched an interview on the Ezra Levine show recently with Dr. James Lindsay, American-born author, mathematician, and political commentator, on the goals of the elite group whose name cannot be spoken, meeting in Switzerland this week to decide the future of the world. Because after all, who knows better than this group of entitled hypocrites what's best for everyone? Amongst other things, Dr. Lindsay brought up the subject of dialectical synthesis, a technical and philosophical term that aptly describes the sneaky efforts of these wealthy ideologues. Here I quote him directly. How can you pledge loyalties to two entities that have divergent programs, he asks. And then he goes on. You convince yourself through a network and a series of lies and distortions that the two opposing agendas are actually capable of being seen as the same agenda, that you then attempt to harmonize into one cohesive set of beliefs. Rather than being seen as treason, if they can get all the countries to declare that their actual national interests are following along with the Davos agenda or the Sustainable Development Agenda of the United Nations, then there's no necessary conflict, at least not in their minds, if we want to step away from just blatant accusations that they're duplicitous or evil, unquote. Well, you might say, we have a deputy PM who sits on the board of this globalist entity. Whose interests does she have at heart? How can she be loyal to both Canada and the world? According to the dialectical synthesis adherents, it's easy. Gather together a like-minded group in a closed-door environment, serve them expensive delicacies and champagne, have them pat one another on the back, and then send them home to their respective countries to further this underhanded agenda that serves only one purpose, to subjugate the masses in favor of the chosen few. Well, at least in their minds anyways. Without getting too technical or philosophical, God save us from this tyranny.